think our team's done a great job. The thing I look at is how are you progressing from start of practice until the end of practice. And my goal has been continuous improvement, and I think we're seeing that out of all of our players. I love the way our defense is running in the football, learning to spill and cover, doing things that necessarily weren't easy for them at the beginning, doing a really great job right now. Then offensively, we continue to make progress. We're throwing a whole lot at these guys, and all I do is see them get a little bit better every day. I think we're right in line with where my expectations were going to be, and I think our players have delivered on their part of it, with a couple more weeks left here to go. There's a lot of challenges with the Division Three rules, and looking at it from an install perspective, it's really just been a mental game, all spring. It's been a matter of, understanding assignments, understanding tracks, understanding reads, and that's been the focus. On days where we have been able to compete a little bit and go in some one-on-one matchups, it's been great to see, that part of it as well. But by and large, we knew coming into the spring that it was going to be a mental focus, but the whole point really being getting used to a new offense, getting used to the nuances, being mentally sharp and being prepared so we have a jump when we get back into fall camp. Biggest thing I'll look for at the end is we're starting to see some guys who are rising to the top and we think are really good football players are going to play a major impact next year. For those guys that are kind of in the middle right now, what my hope would be is over this last week of practice or so that they kind of rise up and get into that echelon of players that I just mentioned. The other thing too is it's been a tough spring from a mental standpoint and even a physical standpoint with the demands on the players, meaning that they have maintained their lifting schedule, they've maintained their academic schedule, and then they've maintained a practice schedule where they've had to balance a lot of things. So what I'm looking for is got our ability to finish and guys to make it through that whole stretch of the spring, continuing to make progress and not really being sidetracked by one of those other areas. So ability to finish, ability to rise up in the upper echelon, really an ability to separate yourself from some of the other players on the team is what I'm looking for as we come down the final stretch. Yeah, I think I love where our staff is at. Guys have done a great job with recruiting. They've done a great job building relationships with players. They're excellent teachers of the game. All the things that I said the expectation level would be and what I was looking for in the staff are really coming to fruition right now, and it's exciting to see. It's exciting to see that team build in addition to our whole team build. So I'm just really fired up about finishing up the spring, uh, getting crazily prepared in the off season for what I think will be a great fall camp when we come back in August.